Creating an event in MeetApp is a very quick and simple task. In this video, we'll walk you through the steps in creating your event app experience in MeetApp. Now, on the right side of my screen is my mobile device, which I've already launched my app. On the left side of my screen is my browser window with my MeetApp admin panel. I've already logged into the admin panel, so you'll notice that the first page I land on is the events section. This section lets you create new events as well as manage any events created in your event app. So let's go ahead and get started with creating our first event. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is click on Create New Event, and I'm going to give this a name. I'm going to call this My Leadership Conference. And I'm going to leave the department unspecified. I'm not going to assign it a department, and I'm going to keep the event visibility at public. So it'll just show up in here. I won't have to enter an event code, or I won't have to be given permission through my email. So let's click Next. And here under the welcome text, a lot of people put down, welcome to the event or something like that. I typically like to put, so the title of it's My Leadership Conference. Here I'll put at the Chicago Hilton Hotel. And let's assign it a date. We're going to say it's on the 31st. It starts on the 31st and it ends on February 2nd. And let's go ahead and give this an icon. All icons for events are 150 pixels by 150 pixels. That's the width and height. And that can either be in PNG or JPEG format. And let's go ahead and give it an address. Let's use the address here. And I'm going to go ahead and click on Display Map and App. And what that'll do is that'll show a map button when you select the event page, and so that you can see where exactly it's at in a map. I'll show you that shortly as soon as we go ahead and activate this event. Now I'm going to keep the event visibility public. If I want to at this point, I can also switch it to private or put in an event code. I'm going to keep this as unspecified department. I'm not going to assign it to a department. And you'll notice this list of features. I can very easily turn any one of these on or off just simply by clicking on the toggle button. As far as each one of these features, it's really straightforward. The program is essentially your agenda, your schedule. You could turn that on or off if you wanted to. Most people leave that on because obviously you're going to have some sort of agenda. My program allows your participants to select their favorite agenda item by clicking on a star next to each individual item, so it'll isolate it into a My Program section. My information, you can import and display participant-specific information inside the app. So, for instance, flight information or hotel information or any special meetings that that particular participant has scheduled. So it's information that's specific to the individual participant or user. Information is general information, things like speakers, sponsors, handouts or collateral, any information that you want to distribute to your audience, whether it's, something that you had paper-based or it could be some sort of online resource. Your dialogue section is where you have your push notifications, in-app polls, text-based dialoguing. Participants is your list of participants so that people can see who else is there. Social media is a social media feed, pulling in from either Twitter, Facebook, or an RSS feed. You can even do hashtag-based tracking. Your notes section, this will allow the users or your participants to be able to take personal notes during the event. Image gallery, which lets the administrator share images with the participants at the event. Your messaging, which is peer-to-peer chatting, so your participants can send a message to each other. The activity feed, which allows your participants to share updates and images, almost like a social media feed. So any participant can post an image, can post a comment, and then other people can see those posts and be able to either like them or comment on them. A lot like a Facebook or any other social media out there. And then marketing and registration, which is a feature that we sell separately. So if you do have this feature, feel free to watch the video on marketing and registration, or contact your MeetApp representative and they'll be happy to walk you through it. Participant mode, which is pretty much how participants activate or add themselves to an event. In this particular case, we're going to set this up as mixed. And your banner advertisements. So I can create any type of banner ad here or as many as I want to and have them rotating throughout the app. It's great for sponsors or even like exhibitors that pay, X amount of dollars. They'll get, premium banner rotation inside of the app. It could even be internal advertisement. So it could be something that you're trying to drive your audience to and you just want to keep it in front of their faces as much as possible when they're in the app. So let's go ahead and hit save. And I'm going to go ahead and refresh this. And you'll notice now my leadership conference is inside of my app. I can go ahead and click on that. You'll notice there's the map that we activated. I can even zoom in on it. I'm going to go ahead and activate that event. And there you have it. You have created your first event inside of MeetApp.